Back inside the Now Morning Show. If you're hearing that song in the background, you know that it's the mighty Shadow telling us that everybody is somebody and nobody is nobody. And this morning, we're going to get into a bit of a conversation about the mighty Shadow, just as a teaser for what's about to come inside the Dreadness, the mystic power, philosophy, and performance of Shadow, which is happening actually this week. And we have Mr. Justin Murray joining us on set. Good morning to you, Mr. Murray. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning, Mr. Rockhurst. Yes, Shadow would have been so proud, and yet he would have been almost appalled as a man of the people, like academia doing me. I am the, and in fact, it's so funny looking at his thing. He never called himself the mighty Shadow.
No.
That was the man. He called himself the Shadow.
The Shadow.
It is the people outside who said you are mighty, the Dread Wizard.
When I had a chat with Shadow, I think it was a year before he passed away, right? We did the show, and when I said the mighty Shadow, he said, I never say I'm mighty.
Yeah, that's the man.
Is them
that's
say
the
so? I don't know why they say so.
Yes,
and it's always, I agree with you 100%. He's such a humble man that he can, even like, I don't want that mighty thing. That's too much pressure. Let me just be the Shadow.
Yes.
But
our University of the West Indies, or the Faculty of Humanities and Education, of which I'm a part, has said that, look, we need to have our outreach on all our cultural icons, whether they're alive or recently deceased. And of course Shadow would have celebrated his 80th birthday last year. And we said this is a fitting a way to celebrate the man. And you would believe this didn't come out of some high-flown academic pursuit. These were members of staff and alumni headed by Dr. Suzanne Burke, who were every week they would have a little online convoy, which we're also having. And then they said, wait a minute, but Shadow just turned 80. We need to do something for him for around Carnival 2022. And out of this came Dreadness. Dreadness, the conference.
Now, it's very interesting because for me, like, the man himself, the mighty Shadow, his lyrics are profound, sparse, but very, very profound. Like when just that line alone, everybody is somebody and nobody is nobody. Like that is, it might seem like you just say it, but when you really sit and think about it, is each and every one of us have a purpose. And how is it that we're going to get into this conversation, this convoy, as you're calling it? What is a convoy?
Well, a convoy it's really a conversation, around things here. And the particular event is going to be actually on 2 days. It starts tomorrow evening. I'll actually be hosting, and it's going to be a wonderful opening night where we have a keynote speaker who is an alum, Rayshon Peer, who is the artistic director of the newly formed Tobago Performing Arts Company.
Just saying, I know that name,
it's a big Tobago connection.
Nice.
We have Shadow's Music celebrated on Steel Pan. We will have this Keyshawn Julian, also from Tobago, who was last year's Panorama winner, 2021. Big things. We have KB Charles, who will be singing there. And as well as we have a surprise Shadow family guest. A surprise tomorrow evening.
And that's the first part of it.
And that's just the opening night. And then on the Friday, starting at 9 o'clock on Friday, tomorrow evening, Thursday will start at 6. On Friday at 9 a.m. we'll start the actual conference. And the conference will feature exactly what you just talked about. There's one aspect of it which is just about the ordinary person. There's the aspect of...
You mean Winston Bailey?
Yes, Winston Bailey. And then there's also Winston Bailey. You have to talk, when you talk Shadow, it's intimate relationships. All of that is going to be a part of the academic discourse on the Friday. But it is even a bigger thing. At the end of it all, there's a big virtual dance party. 3 top DJs. All of it's all there. So when you finish with all of the high-flown academia, of which I'm a part, then you get to party. But
for me, I think the important part of it is the high-flown academia, as you're talking about it, right? Because we oftentimes hear the music, we dance to the music, we enjoy the music, and I'm talking about it, and a song like Easy Tension comes to mind, right? Where we just came out of a carnival season, taste carnival, whatever we call it, and a man like Shadow would have said, what's wrong with the controllers, the soca controllers? And he say, if your conscience haunting you, then is you are talking to. Is it that we're going to be analyzing some of these lyrics, or is it what is the approach you're taking for the academic part?
There's one of the particular panels which is going to be discussing the music and the lyrical content. And what we talk about is, yes, the so-called deceptive simplicity of the lyrics is then going to be dissected for people to say, wait a minute,
the heights.
This is a poet here. All right, look at his lyricism. Look at how, and one of my colleagues in particular, I'm not going to say the name, is going to be dissecting the sort of melodic and harmonic structures which informs all of these lyrics as well.
Oof, this is going to be intense.
Yes, yeah.
Because, you know, Shadow's not an easy musician to dissect.
And he's an intense man. And it's a pity that it's just one day. There's a lot to unpack, but we are certainly inviting persons to come in on that Friday and spend the time with us throughout the entire day.
How can people be a part of it? How can you register?
All right, so you can register online. I don't have the link with me there. I think I sent it. I hope that you will send it on for us.
I'm seeing it on there, but it's a bit difficult for people to copy it down. So is there somewhere we can access it easier, like the UE website or something?
Of course you can access it off of the University of West Indies website, or you can go directly to the FHE, Faculty of Humanities and Education website, and you will see it there. All the events, of course, are free, both Thursday night and, of course, Friday throughout the day and Friday evening. All the events are free. And
it's all virtual as well.
And it's all virtual, yes.
All right. Nice. So you guys can head across to UWE's website and their Facebook page, the Faculty of Humanities and Education.
The FHE.
And you're looking for Dreadness, the mystic power, philosophy, and performance of Shadow. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
It's always a pleasure to be here.
It's always a pleasure to have you here as well. So I appreciate you, and I mean, I appreciate the work that you guys are doing when it comes to celebrating our icons. I know that you guys also gave Shadow a doctorate posthumously.
Yes, yeah.
It wasn't meant to be posthumously, but it was.
No, it wasn't either. No, it had been conferred before he died.
Okay.
It just
he didn't actually receive it.
The receiving, yes, was posthumous, but no. He was granted during his, unfortunately, what turned out to be his last days.
Tell me what determines if somebody gets a doctorate or not, like a musician, a calypsonian? What was the factors?
Well, there's a body of work. They have to be there's a recommendation process that the university has, but it's about the body of work.
Right.
And when there's a judge of that body of work and can stand the test of time, that it is a judge that this person deserves to have an honorary doctorate. He follows people like David Rudder as well, Stalin. Yes, so it's that body of work is honored instead of, there's a PhD, and then this is a DLit, that you say, wow, this is what you deserve. Yes.
Mr. Murray, thank you again for joining us this morning, and congratulations. Guys, go check it out. Dreadness is on tomorrow and Friday, all day Friday, but just tomorrow evening for the opening ceremony. Ayinka, how are you feeling this morning?
Dread. I am. Because it really is one of those moments when we talk about, things we love.
Definitely. Well, guys, I want to wish you a fantastic day today. Enjoy your Wednesday. Remember to go out there and make a difference today now, because together we aspire.
Together we achieve.
We see you guys tomorrow morning, God's willing. Take care.
Bye, guys. Happy hump day.